If someone tells you your definition of financial happiness, they're wrong. It's a load of crap, and even me if I say that, and I will never do that. But first thing to understand before anything else is that in order to get you happiness, especially financial happiness, you need to define what it is to you. A lot of people financial professionals will call it financial freedom or financial success, but as an ex-advisor and thinking about my own life, it's more about financial happiness. What does your money enable you to do? I'm Brandon, and this information is for educational purposes. Now, this is not investment advice, and I am an ex-advisor who has had a Series 7 and 66 license, but now I just want to share my knowledge and thoughts freely. Feel free to subscribe or like if you're so inclined. This particular video is about financial happiness and 5 tips to help you define yours. Now, I know happiness can be fleeting because life is an ebbing flow of good, bad, and meh moments. But I believe financial happiness is where we want to be. So let's figure out how to define your financial happiness. So what is financial happiness, aka financial success, and etc.? It's subjective. It's different for people because what makes us happy is so very different. Generally, it's what you define for your own life, and no one else can do that for you. So you need to look inside yourself to know what makes you happy, what you value, and what you want out of life, and determine what your own financial happiness is. That being said, let's talk about how to figure that out, and these are 5 things that I think you should know. 1, financial happiness can be, but from my experience, should not be a number. A lot of people say, I want to be a millionaire or a billionaire, and some very, very crazy people want to be trillionaires. Now think of it like this. Let's say I love mountain climbing and my target is to reach the peak of this great mountain. I work hard to climb this mountain. I reach the top of the mountain and I'm ecstatic and thrilled to be at the top. Now what? I have to go back down the mountain, or I need to get a ladder to reach the moon or another mountain, or it kind of just, it's confusing and gets downhill from there. Another thought is you reach the top and it kind of plateaus, your happiness kind of stays still, or worse, you keep moving that numerical target up or down or whatever. Imagine an endless Stairmaster that you can't ever get off of. Now, this is what happens when you set a number as your financial happiness, and numerical targets should always be a part of the plan, but never be the end goal of your financial happiness. It needs to be identified and nurtured and understood, but not the end goal. Now, 2, define what makes you happy. This is the most important thing. What brings you joy in life? What is something you couldn't live without doing, being a part of? Define what makes you happy. These things that you want to achieve, own, be a part of, you want to teach, write them down so you can visualize them and then consider them. Now, once you've brain dumped what makes you happy, then it's time to categorize them in a sense and say, hey, what is doable now? What is doable soon? What is doable later? And what is doable much, much later? Now, this list can help you figure out what you need to do financially to achieve these doablenesses. Now, it can be a home, it could be traveling X times a year, it could be to move to a different country, it could be professionally, it could be retiring early, or anything else that you believe that makes you happy. Write them down, and as the marketer in me would say, write down a holistic financial happiness statement, a financial value prop, and a few bullets of how that kind of exists. For me, mine would be, my happiness is spending time with loved ones, making new friends, experiencing the world, and indulging in my hobbies. Pretty high-arching, right? Some of you would agree, some of you may not, but that's my overarching happiness statement. It has nothing to do with a number for me personally, but I'd be happy if I could do this and live my life. Under that, I would probably write, I want to be able to go out with my friends and family to do the things I want. I want to go out to experience the world, make new friends through food and culture and activities. I want to be able to play video games, golf, explore wine, and talk about real life, because that's what I enjoy. This allows you to set the tone for your financial happiness element, and your financial happiness should allow you to achieve your actual happiness, right? And so happiness now in mind, let's go to 3. Let's figure out how to make it reality. It's like painting a picture and you know what you want to create, but if you don't have the right paint or the right brushes, you're never going to get that painting done. So you know what you would like to make you happy, and it's been categorized in the timeline. You need to figure out what you need financially to achieve those goals. So what's the cash flow you need? What's the income you need? What's the down payment? How should you be investing, saving, insuring, which is going to come in the next part too. But this part is writing down those next to those happiness metrics, what you need to achieve them. Maybe it could be a couple things, but for one-time purchases of homes or cars, write down the costs. For travel and going out, write down recurring expenses. You need to make it real and make it concrete. Once you have that, you should basically have one happiness metric attached to whatever financially you need to make it happen. If you don't know about it, then look it up. You can use Google, you can use AI, reach out to someone and ask, but make sure they're realistic to your metrics and a goal and the financial aspect behind it. Number 4, we're gonna wanna plan like tomorrow is less than a day away. Now, I'm not saying you need to get it done in one day, but you wanna plan. Imagine you have a great idea for a custom home, and then you start laying down piping and foundation without a plan. You end up with a bathroom in your kitchen and no one's gonna wanna come over for dinner. So let's not have that happen. Your happiness metrics and you know what needs to get there. Now let's figure out how to achieve those targets. You need a flexible one that grows and moves with you. So the question to this plan is, it needs to answer is 1, how will I be making money? 2, how will I be spending money? 3, how will I be saving money? 4, how will I be investing? 5, how will I be protecting? 6, how will I be paying taxes? And 7, how will I be leaving my legacy behind? I know this is a lot, but if you're able to nail down this slowly and realistically, it's gonna put your mind at ease and you're gonna follow that plan. Everyone's plan is different because our goals, circumstances, and the way that we live are all different. So you can't find and buy a plan and implement to yourself. You need to make it your own. And 5, lastly, but it's very important, know when enough is enough. If your goal is everything, the world, global domination, I'm not sure that's realistic. And frankly, I don't know if I want to help you because we're kind of seeing that now and it's insane. But hoarding things and money makes people kind of like lonely dragons who live in a castle by themselves with no friends or some fake henchmen. The reality and happiness of the world is not money, it's what money gets you. And in a sense, a number has to make sense. Like, I've hit this number, let me dial it back, let me reassess and figure out how I can enjoy the world with this very short time that we have here. And that's huge. Making money and accumulating it for no other purpose than status is one of the loneliest things in the world. So please set a number for now and adjust as needed. But that's my 2 cents on when enough is enough. I have seen so many people at the end of their lives being like, oh man, I worked so hard and I wish I did more. So you gotta find that balance between there. So find that balance. Financial happiness, success, freedom, define it, price it, plan it, that's it. It's subjective to your life, your experiences, and what makes you you. Others can influence it, but no one should be able to tell you what your happiness should be. Life's really short, so getting rid of all those other ideas of happiness and finding your own reality goes a long way to winning at life. And I hope this has been helpful, and I'm sure many people have different thoughts on this. Share them with me. This is my perspective based off of my experiences, my field of work, and how I view life. Cheers, and keep on winning in this wild world we live in.